Chariots of Fire is a captivating movie from 1981, directed by Hugh Hudson. The film features an exceptional cast, including Ben Cross as Harold Abrahams, Ian Charleson as Eric Liddell, Nigel Havers as Lord Andrew Lindsay, Cheryl Campbell as Jennie Liddell, and Alice Krige as Sybil Gordon. Set in the early 20th century, the movie tells the story of two British runners, Harold Abrahams and Eric Liddell, as they strive to win Olympic gold medals. While their motivations and personalities are vastly different, both men face numerous challenges and obstacles in their quest for success. The film is a compelling examination of the human spirit, ambition, and the power of determination. The movie begins with the introduction of Harold Abrahams, a Jewish sprinter who is determined to prove his worth on the athletic field. Abrahams faces prejudice and discrimination from both his peers and the establishment, but he refuses to let these obstacles deter him. He is shown to be a confident and driven athlete, with a laser-like focus on his goal of winning an Olympic gold medal. Abrahams is portrayed by Ben Cross, who delivers a powerful performance that captures both the character's arrogance and vulnerability. The two men's paths cross when they are both selected to represent Great Britain in the 1924 Paris Olympics. Abrahams is determined to win gold in the 100 meters, while Liddell has his sights set on the 400 meters, despite his coach's objections. The film builds up to the Olympics with a sense of excitement and anticipation, as the two athletes prepare for the biggest race of their lives. However, the road to the Olympics is not without its challenges. Abrahams faces discrimination and anti-Semitism, particularly from the head of the British Olympic Committee, Lord Birkenhead, played by John Gielgud. Birkenhead is dismissive of Abraham's talents and actively tries to undermine him at every turn. Abrahams also struggles with a lack of support from his fellow athletes, who see him as an outsider and a braggart. Liddell faces his own challenges, particularly when he discovers that the 400-meter race, which he had planned to run, is scheduled to take place on a Sunday. As a devout Christian, Liddell refuses to run on the Sabbath and must choose between his faith and his desire to compete. This conflict sets up one of the film's most memorable scenes, in which Liddell delivers a rousing speech defending his decision to his skeptical coach and disapproving peers. The Olympic Games themselves are depicted with a sense of grandeur and spectacle. The film does an excellent job of capturing the excitement and tension of the races, particularly the climactic 100-meter dash between Abrahams and his American rival, Jackson Scholes, played by Brad Davis. The race is shot with a combination of slow motion and close-ups, making it feel both intense and cinematic. Chariots of Fire is not just a sports movie, it's a film that explores themes of identity, ambition, faith, and the human spirit. The movie uses Abrahams and Liddell as contrasting characters to examine different aspects of these themes. Abraham's ambition and drive are seen as admirable, but also lead him to become arrogant and isolated. Liddell's faith and devotion to God are shown as inspiring, but also lead him to face difficult choices and conflicts. The film does an excellent job of exploring these issues without being preachy or heavy-handed. The movie's themes are also reflected in its cinematography and score. The iconic opening sequence, featuring the runners running along the beach to the stirring theme by Vangelis, is a perfect example of this. The sequence captures the beauty and power of running, as well as the sense of freedom and joy that it can bring. The rest of the film's score is similarly effective, with Vangelis' synth-heavy music adding to the film's sense of drama and emotion. In terms of its historical accuracy, Chariots of Fire is a reasonably faithful retelling of the events surrounding the 1924 Paris Olympics. While some of the film's dialogue and characterizations are fictionalized, the overall narrative is based on real events. The film's portrayal of the discrimination faced by Abrahams and Liddell is also grounded in reality. Abrahams, in particular, faced anti-Semitism and class prejudice, while Liddell's conflict with his coach over running on the Sabbath was a genuine issue. Overall, Chariots of Fire is a timeless classic that continues to captivate audiences today. It's a film that combines thrilling sports action with deep themes and well-drawn characters. The performances by Ben Cross and Ian Charleson are particularly noteworthy, as is the film's score and cinematography. Chariots of Fire is a movie that celebrates the power of determination, the importance of faith, and the beauty of running. It's a movie that inspires, uplifts, and reminds us of the boundless potential of the human spirit. If this content was valuable to you, would you please be willing to give me a like, a subscribe, or a comment? It would help this channel a lot. Thanks.